The thing is, you can't have the word Christy without the word Chris in it. That's stupid. I should take another shot. I also videotaped 5 hours of myself dancing, so Chris can play that in the background as you guys are all having fun. Christy used to work at the Mizzou Market, and so I went to pick her up because what better way to fight thugs than to have two 5'2" tall skinny white girls. There's an ID on the desk. There's somewhere where you could leave it at the bookstore and then they contact the people who've lost it. I took a look at the ID and I said, oh, this guy's kind of cute. And she said, no, well, his name is Chris and I could never date a guy named Chris because then we would be Chris and Christy. And so I said, no, come on, you should Facebook him. And I kind of let the subject go, but I guess, you know, that made an impact because she did Facebook him. She told me that Chris got back to her and said that, thank you so much, I owe you a cup of coffee. Which, if I know anything about Facebook stalking, let's be frank, I'm 25 and single, so that's basically all I do. When someone messages you, the first thing you do is stalk them through all their photos. So obviously Chris thought that Christy was cute. So anyway, he said, let's get a coffee. He didn't have to say that, right? Because you don't need to get a coffee, because that's a commitment. He comes to pick up the ID, right? And he just grabs the ID, says thanks, and leaves. Christy and I spent days analyzing this, because what happened to the coffee he'd mentioned? We let it go, and time flies by. Christy goes home, I go to Chicago. I come back to visit her during my spring break to see the splendors of St. Louis, aka Emo's Pizza, which I still, if anybody sends me Emo's Pizza, I will give you $1,000. Taiwanese dollars, but still, I will give you 1,000 Taiwanese dollars. Spring break comes, right, and we're hanging out, and Chris messages Christy and says, hey, long time no talk, just want to see how you were doing, we should catch up when you're back. Which is a very bizarre statement to say to someone that you've never met and you've never spoken to. I say you have to get coffee with him. Christy agrees, and she goes and gets coffee, and now they're getting married. What if she turned in the ID that day? What if he didn't message her again? What if Chris took a shitty ID picture? I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Beale, I didn't mean to swear. There were so many what ifs. There were so many things that, you know, wouldn't bring them together, but they all did, and it's amazing. My favorite person is getting married to a person I might like even more than her. Which, you know, as a woman, I shouldn't say that, but have you guys met Chris? What I'm trying to say is that since Chris and Christy have been together, I've had a few, since Chris and Christy have been together, I've had a few relationships. What I'm saying is, when you have role models like Chris and Christy to look up to, and you see how much they love each other, and how awesome they are, and how funny, and quirky, and weird, and normal they are, it's, you know, it's hard to get cynical. And I think in this world, it's sometimes easy to be cynical. So, I'm making a toast. Everyone could raise their drink for Chris and Christy. I am finishing up my toast. You don't have to listen to me talk anymore, but I love you guys more than anything, and I just think you're the most beautiful couple, and thank you for making me believe that there is that storybook romance out there. I'll keep looking. Not in Taiwan, let me tell you. All I know is that this is gonna be an amazing day, and it already is an amazing day, and I'm thinking of you, and I love you, and happy wedding. Cheers, everyone, cheers. Yeah, okay.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge, I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care, I love it, I don't care. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge, I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care, I love it, I don't care. You're on a different road, I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please, we gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s